Hey guys, so guess what? I have now been in braces long enough to have given birth to a child. So I have been in my my top braces now for 9 months and 1 week. I have been in my bottom braces, however, for 6 months and 1 week. So I had the bottoms put on 12 weeks after the tops. And wow, I'm just amazed. I've already been in my top braces for 9 months, long enough to carry a child and give birth. That is just crazy. It really doesn't seem like it's been that long, because when I was doing pregnancy vlogs, you guys, I was doing them every week and it seemed like it took forever. I mean, I guess it could be because I was doing the videos every week and just anticipating that countdown and watching growth happen so fast. But whereas with braces, the growth has been kind of a slow progress, and I've been doing my videos like every 2 weeks. So I guess maybe that's kind of been helping the process go by a little bit quicker. But yeah, 9 months in tops, 6 months in the bottoms. That is crazy. Although I've only been in the tops for 9 months and the bottoms for 6 months, now you would think that, hey, I'm probably at that midpoint of getting them off. And I really hope that's the case, you guys, but I'm seeing that I still need some work to be done. The last couple months and adjustments, I have been having to get IPR, where they go in between these two front teeth, this one here, the front one and the side one, and this one over here on the opposite side, because up here towards the top, when everything was being pushed out and straightened up, it created little gaps. And so he would shave in between the teeth to pull them together like this. So everything was like flat together to close up the gap. And that has done an amazing job. So this is closed up pretty much, this and this is, but when I floss, I can see the holes there. Clearing everything out, saliva, food, you name it, all the junk, the gaps do start to become noticeable. So I am anticipating what the next step might be. I don't know how much more he's really gonna want to shave at my teeth, because you don't want to shave too much, because then you're gonna start cutting into the enamel, and once you get into that, you're kind of gonna get too close to ruining the structure of the actual tooth. The thing that's getting me is what I think is going on, the reason why the gap here and here is not closing. And I'm no specialist, I'm not an orthodontist, I didn't go to school for dentistry or orthodontics, but it's just like, I don't know, it just makes sense to me, and so far everything I've said has been right on the money. But these side teeth right here, when I first got braces, you guys, they overlapped my front ones. And these front ones were kind of at like a little bit of an angle as well. These have completely straightened out. These, however, they don't look crooked, looking at me like this or this. But when I turn to the side, you guys can see how these side teeth are fanning like this way still. So I'm gonna do a little close-up and show you guys. So here, do you see? You see that? How it's kind of going that way? And then, excuse me, on this side, this tooth here, how it's going that way. So it still kind of has that overlap feature to it. Although it's come off of my front teeth quite a bit, when I turn to the side, I still see that, like even here. So I'm wondering, like, can he, or will he at my next adjustment put like a hook on that one and maybe try to pull those teeth back or turn them out a little bit? I really don't know. I do know though, at my next appointment, which is going to be on the 16th of this month, I'm having a lot of work done. I'm at the halfway mark, I'm hoping, with that being said, of getting them off. But I know at my last appointment, you guys, they had told me, expect a long one at your next adjustment, because we're going to be doing some stuff to your teeth. So I'm excited to see what goes on at that appointment so I can share it with you all. I still got the chain on top. I'm thinking they may end up putting a chain on the bottom too, only because the reason why I have the chain on top is so that they could have closed those gaps. And down here, I'm starting to get a gap here And so I'm wondering if he may start to do the IPR there as well. And these teeth are a lot smaller and thinner. So I know he's going to want to be really, really careful with those. But put the chain down there and pull that gap together as well. But I'll find out, you know, at my next appointment or in the coming months. At my next appointment, you guys, he is going to be moving some brackets. So yeah, I think my mouth is going to be a little tense and sore after that happens. My orthodontist assistant told me at my last appointment that he will probably go back to a smaller wire when they do this because they don't want to add too much force and pain. So they'll probably go back down to a smaller wire. Right now, I think, what was it I told you guys? I don't even remember what size wire I told you guys I had. I know for the longest time it was a 16 on the bottom and an 18 gauge on top. And then at my last appointment, I went bigger. Like you can just see. I think it's like a 20, 18, 19, 20. I think it's a 20 gauge on top and bottom. So yeah, the bands I got, the color, which was teal, it's kind of looking a little yucky. Of course, this has been my longest waiting time in between adjustments, so yeah, that could be why. At my next appointment, I am thinking I might go all black with the color, just because it's not flashy and it's not clear, it's black, and I think it would look kind of cool. But then again, I'm sitting here thinking, you know what, this is probably like a once in a lifetime deal for me, being in braces, because I do not intend going back in them once I get them off. This is my first time being in them. Christmas is right around the corner, so I thought about going red. I didn't want to do red and green because green, you know, changes color. It gets kind of dull. So I was thinking about going all red. And then I got to thinking, well, since I can't really choose if I want to go all black or red, maybe I'll do red and black, my old high school colors. But I don't know what I want to do, you guys. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what you think I should do. Should I go all black, all red for Christmas, or should I do a mix of red and black? I don't know what I want to do. Help me out, you guys. I do have a website that I go to where I play around with the colors to choose what color I want to go with, or colors, before I go to my next appointment. And it actually helps me out a lot, and I haven't been on that yet, so I may play around and see what I can come up with. But you guys definitely let me know what you think I should do. Should I go all black, all red? Do you have a different color in mind you think I should try out? Let me know in the comments below. I've also still got the gap in between my crown and my first molar. Things are moving, obviously. I don't have any gaps anywhere else. It is a pretty good size gap. It's actually a little bit wider than it was when I last updated you guys. When I'm flossing, it's bleeding, so that's concerning me a little bit. Then again, you guys, I have a confession. I'm human. I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'm lazy. I have not been staying on top of flossing. I have not been. I am just really antsy and anxious to get my braces off now, because flossing, oh my goodness, I have to say, since having braces, flossing is the most time-consuming aspect of it, because, I mean, it really takes time, and you want to get your teeth flossed because food gets hung up in those braces, and then they kind of find their way in between your teeth, and gaps start forming, and then food gets stuck in the gaps, and if you're not careful and you don't properly brush and floss and rinse, it can form cavities. And that's what happened to me. That is exactly why I have a crown, because I did not floss regularly. And when I first got my braces on, I kept up with the flossing every single day for the first, well, just here recently I've slacked off on flossing, just in the last few weeks. So not that I haven't been flossing, I have been, but I just haven't been doing it as regular as I was before, and it's just getting lazy. I shouldn't, but I'm human. What can I say? I'm just gonna be blunt and honest with you. But yeah, the yellowness has started to clean itself up, I've noticed, so that's good. My gums are real nice and pink. They're not inflamed, real red. Everything's going good there. I have a regular dentist appointment in January, which I will be rescheduling that with my new dentist. I have a wisdom tooth that needs to be filled, and I get to keep my wisdom teeth, you guys, so that's awesome. So any of you new to my channel just now watching my videos, I am like probably one in a few that has an opportunity at keeping her wisdom teeth and having braces and getting everything straightened out, and there being room to actually straighten things out, having all of my 30-something teeth. So that is exciting, and I've had so many dentists tell me, you need to have them pulled. Have you considered having them pulled? The pros and cons, well, of having them pulled, you know, and I'm like, you know what? The biggest pro I see out of this is I was able to get all 4 of my wisdom teeth. My husband only has 2. He didn't form the other 2. Number 2, I didn't have any issues with my wisdom teeth coming in. I didn't have to get them cut out. Number 3, I had room for them. And number 4, you're only given 1 set of permanent teeth, you guys. Once those are done, they're done. And your back teeth are your chewing teeth. So if I can have an extra set of chewing teeth, I'm gonna keep them. Because when we get older, you know, our teeth get more brittle, you know, our bones get brittle, and I want to have all the teeth that I can possibly have. So I'm keeping my wisdom. Definitely not letting a dentist talk me out of it unless something happens and a tooth becomes abscess or whatnot, then I'll get it taken care of. But I've got some really great toothbrushes I use to get back in there on those wisdom teeth, and I'm able to floss in between them really, really easily. And they haven't given me any problems. I've never had an issue with my wisdom teeth. I suspected that I was going to have issues because when they first erupted, I started having pain and swelling, but that was just from them erupting. It's like a baby teething. When you get new teeth, they swell, they hurt, they're sore. So yeah, but after they come in, after about 2 years, it took about 2 years for them to come in completely. I was like 18, 19, I believe. I haven't had any problems with them. So I'm gonna keep them. My giveaway, you guys, it was successful. Danielle was the winner. So Danielle, if you're watching this, your package will be sent out to you this weekend, so you can expect it sometime next week. I loved being able to give back to you guys just for being subscribers and watching my videos and leaving your very kind comments and stuff. It really helps support me. I really just enjoy the feedback. I love the socialism. You know, we're all a community and we can all connect on so many different levels. We're all so different, you know, but yet there's things that we might share in common, and such as my braces journey. So I'm excited to share this experience with you guys and help give a little insight on what it's like being an adult with braces, or just being a person with braces, period. You know, what's really any different than being a child or an adult? Except with a child, you know, it's a little more of a process because they go through 2 different phases of braces, because you're in a process, you know, at a young age of losing your teeth and there being gaps and spaces in your teeth from waiting for permanent teeth to come in. So, you know, but being an adult, it's been really, really easy and simple, and I've enjoyed this experience by far. Probably one of the best choices I've made in life was getting braces, even though the cost is not covered through my insurance because I'm not a teenager, I'm not a student. And it was really more for cosmetic reasons because I didn't really have any, you know, bad teeth problems. I do have TMJ, and I was told that getting braces may help that, but I still deal with it. I have actually learned to like train myself to watch how I yawn to keep my jaw from locking, and that's become pretty permanent for me. But every now and then, if I'm yawning and I'm not thinking clearly, I'll yawn the normal way that we all yawn. You know, you just don't think about it, you just yawn instead of trying to hold it back or do it a different angle, you know, hold your jaw a certain way. That's what I have to do, and sometimes I may not catch on to it, because sometimes the yawns come pretty quick, and my jaw will kind of lock in place for a few seconds. So the braces aren't really helping that like I was hoping it would. It's just something with my jaw that I'll have to deal with. If I have to have surgery for it, you know, that'll be something I may consider, but I'm not really going to consider it unless it's an absolute have to. Also, guys, I was eating I think it was cornflakes. I was eating some kind of soft cereal one night. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. And yeah, sitting here on the couch watching TV, eating a bowl of cornflakes, you know, and my cereal at that point was really, really soft, and I chipped a tooth eating them. I felt something crunch really hard, and I thought, uh-oh, that must have been like a really stale, overcooked cornflake, and I felt it with my tongue that my tooth felt a little weird. I got a picture I'll show you guys. It's like, there was more filling in the corner of this tooth, and now there's just a little smidge, but you can see where my tooth is kind of chipped away at the corner. It don't hurt. I don't feel pain or anything, so that's good. It didn't cause any sensitivity issues. It's just I can feel the rigidness with my tongue from it now, so that's kind of annoying. But other than that, it's okay. I'll find out at my next dentist appointment what they might want to do. They may want to fill it in, you know, just to protect it a little bit better. Still got my gaps right here. Not so much on this side, just over here. Oh, there's a bird on my porch. Whenever I get the brackets moved around, I'm kind of expecting these elastics, you guys, pretty soon, where I'm gonna have to wear them on the hooks of the braces, because I got these gaps and everything is like pushed forward to straighten it out, and so now they gotta pull it all back. And so yeah, but my bite is pretty good. Everything's touching. Nothing's out of alignment really, except, you guys, my bottom teeth. They look straight, like from here. But if you look, I got like a tooth here and there that's kind of out of alignment. So the only way that I can really notice it, that bird is still looking at me. The only way that I can really notice it is by turning my head like this and looking that way. So if I show you guys, my teeth, like, they're kind of, just kind of zigzagged out of alignment there. You see? So this one's kind of gone here, and then here, here, and then here. Just this one, this one, this one, and this one. The front four. So hopefully that will get adjusted within the time frame before I get my braces off, because I will mention it. If not, I don't really have much else to update on. I will do my next braces update after my next adjustment. Like I said, my adjustment is on the 16th at 3 p.m. So I will do my update on Sunday, November 19th. So just a few days later, I will do my update for you guys, let you know how everything went. If you're not following me on Instagram or Facebook, the links will be down below, so you can catch me there if you don't catch me here, because I only post here like once every 2 weeks or sooner, depending on, you know, changes. But you can catch me more often on Facebook and Instagram. Those links are down below. Like this video, you guys. Let me guys know what you think, what color I should go with for my braces. I really love this teal because it stays true to its color. It doesn't fade or dull out really too bad. But I know I won't have an issue with black. I don't think I would. And red is kind of a deep color, so I don't think I would have any issues with that either. I'm trying to steer clear of any light color bands because I know over time they're gonna tarnish and look a little dingy. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Like this video, you guys. You really help me out. I look forward to giving you guys my next update, letting you guys know how everything went. And I would love to record if I could for you guys. I may try, because I'm going to a new location, and I love the new location that I'm going to because it literally looks like a vacation lodge. And it's a very spa-like orthodontist. I love the way that they treat their patients. They're so good. So good. So anyways, any questions or comments, leave those below. If you don't have any, I will see you guys in a couple more weeks. Bye.